It's very good.
I really am looking forward to seeing this relationship develop. I don't know. I just got that feeling. Listen, man.
Me thinking you'd take me to the dance and see me all dressed up and realize you actually have feelings for me, Norman Bates, because you do, but you're just too stupid to know it.
By the time you stood up for yourself, Emma, he's gonna kill her?
Are you ready?
What's going on, guys, and welcome to the double feature season 4 ending episodes. Welcome back to Lost season 4 episodes 13 and 14. Yes, 13 and 14 to close out the season. We're here. You already know, double uploads for the final 2 episodes of my TV shows that I watch. Most of the time I do double. Sometimes I don't, especially for shows that are likely to start out with seasons that are shorter. I usually don't do it, but for like shows that are been going on for a while, I usually do a double upload for the final 2 episodes of the season. Just to keep that theme going with the channel. So if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's more Lost to come. Or if you're gonna want to go watch ahead, you can always go to the Patreon. Pretty sure by the time you guys are seeing this, we're already done with the show on Patreon. So if you want to see my reactions, full reactions are available on the Patreon for you to watch, follow along with. And guess what? It doesn't even cost that much. Let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys right after for the review. Oh, she stopped.
We have to go back. We have to go back.
Hold up.
Who do you think you are? And then you show up here with an obituary for Jeremy Bentham? When he came to me and I heard what he had to say, I knew he was crazy. You believed him.
Yes.
Him, of all people.
Yes, Kate, I
Jeremy.
did because he said that that was the only way that I could keep you safe. You and Aaron.
I still have to explain to him why you are not there to read to him, so don't you say his name! I've spent the last 3 years trying to forget all of the horrible things that happened on the day that we left.
It's been 3 years already.
How dare you ask me to go back?
I love how easy it is. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. I believe it. Believe it.
That's it? I don't know.
Hugo? Sawyer! Dude, you came back. How'd you know where I was?
It's good to see you, Hurley.
Okay.
Locke.
There's enough C4 here to blow up a bloody aircraft carrier. When I was in
It's
the
a
army,
bit excessive, ain't it?
And why hasn't it gone off yet?
this is a radio receiver. It's like a walkie-talkie. You send it a signal and it triggers a bomb remotely.
Can we turn off?
This is a tripwire. Move it and boom. This battery's the power source.
Who had time to set up all this without nobody knowing?
Hugo, James, would you mind if I spoke to Jack alone?
Don't bother. We just came back for early. Let's go.
What I need to do is to walk back to the chopper, get on it, and get the rest of our people off this island.
Dude, probably not the best idea right now. Those Rambo guys are taking Ben to that helicopter. He surrendered himself to him about an hour ago.
Now, why the hell would he do that?
I'm curious as to why Mr. Widmore would pay me so much money just to come out here and capture you and bring you back alive.
Charles Widmore tell you to kill my daughter?
How'd he get the toolbox?
Damn.
Whoa, 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 you're good right there.
I'm one of the passengers of Flight 815.
Why are you running?
I'm being chased.
Come here.
Hey.
Get on your knees. Hands above your heads, both of you.
I think they're the ones that been signaling. Real sportsmanship there, my guy. Hey, sprinting. Bruh. Really, Ben? Hey! Nice. Kick his ass, Saeed. Who is that? Oh. Mr. Dude.
Thank you for coming, Richard.
Richard, that's his name.
What was the arrangement? They help us free you, and we let them off the island. Fair enough. The helicopter is yours?
So we can go off the island. That's it?
That's it.
You're acting crazy.
You're definitely a teenager now. Even though it's only been like 3 months on the island.
Hey, Harley. Getting big, dude.
Well, then they've been back for 3 years, so I could factor in as well.
You know, when you came back, I was waiting for one of you to come see me. Do you know who did come see me? Jeremy Bentham.
Who the hell is Jeremy Bentham?
I don't understand why you're all lying.
We're lying? Because it's the only way to protect everyone that didn't come back.
Like my dad.
Yeah.
Who the hell is Jeremy Bentham? That's what I want to know.
You'd like me to stay.
That's right.
You threw a knife into the back of an unarmed woman. You led half of our people across the island and got most of them killed.
Well, Jack, you put a gun to my head and you pulled the trigger. I was hoping we could let bygones be bygones.
I'll tell you what. You stay here in your little greenhouse. But the rest of us are going home.
You know, Jack. You know that you're here for a reason. You know it. And if you leave this place, that knowledge is gonna eat you alive from the inside out. You're gonna have to lie.
Excuse me?
If you have to go, then you have to lie about everything. Everything that happened since we got to the island. It's the only way to protect it. It's a place where miracles happen. And if you don't believe that, Jack, if you can't believe that, just wait till you see what I'm about to do. We'll just have to see which one of us is right.
Yeah, we'll just have to see.
Am I interrupting? Didn't you tell him?
I tried.
Saeed and Kate are waiting for you at the helicopter. I understand that your people from the beach are being brought to the freighter even as we speak. But you, Hugo, James, you need to get moving. If I were you, I'd want to be on that boat within the hour.
Goodbye, Jack. Let's go. Lie to them, Jack.
You told anybody?
No, Michael, I didn't. Can you turn it off?
It isn't even on yet. We're gonna be okay. Look, I'll send Jen upstairs. There's no need for him to be down there with me when he can be up here with you.
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations, son.
Yeah. They're gonna try to freeze it.
Freeze it. This is liquid nitrogen. We use it in the refrigeration hold. I spray the battery, I can keep it cold, no reaction.
And what's the catch?
Catch is we only have one canister. We use it up, we're right back where we started. If we see that light turn red and the battery's not already cold, that is the last thing we will ever see. Either way, at least we'll have a warning.
Intense.
Something wrong with your neck?
Follow me, please.
Dan, you're back.
Well, don't worry about me, because I'm going to stay.
Miles, no, I don't think I'm getting across the direness of this circumstance.
Oh, no, you're very dire, but I'm still going to stay. I'm surprised you want to leave.
Sorry?
It's just weird, you know, after all that time you spent trying to get back here.
Back here?
Get back here.
What do I mean?
Trying to get back here? So she was on the island before? What is this space station?
What is all this stuff for?
Same things that all the Dharma stations are for. Silly experiments.
The unique properties of this island have created a kind of Casimir effect, allowing the Dharma Initiative to conduct unique experiments in both space and time.
Space and time, okay.
The electromagnetic energy within the island can be highly volatile and unpredictable. Now, for your own safety and the safety of those around you, metallic objects must never be placed within the vault.
So you're putting all kinds of metal in there.
We'll attempt to shift the test subject 100 milliseconds ahead in 4-dimensional space. For the briefest of moments, the animal will seem to disappear. But in reality...
Hey. Is he talking about what I think he was talking about?
If you mean time-traveling bunnies, then yes.
Okay, somebody called the elevator back up?
Expecting someone?
You say something to tick you off, Freckles?
Didn't kill that one.
Well, which one did you kill?
She don't give a shit about you, dude.
After we drop everyone off at the boat, we can come back and look for Claire, right?
Absolutely.
Hands and feet inside the vehicle!
Alright, I guess. Was something else happens.
We got a quarter tank.
What happens if we can't deactivate the bomb?
We better get everybody the hell off this boat.
Oh no, during the gunfire they lost fuel.
What's the matter? We're losing fuel. What? We're losing fuel. Look outside. Tell me if you see anything.
And gunshots, man.
We have a fuel leak. A bullet must have pierced the tank.
We gotta get every ounce of extra weight off this chopper now. Now what? Is that enough? Can we make it? I'd feel a hell of a lot better for a few 100 pounds lighter. Do not go back to the island. We might not have a choice, Doc.
It's just...
Hey.
Oh, so that's how Sawyer ended up saying.
Why are you telling me this?
So Sawyer jumped off the plane, but obviously he's... So this is what... Ah, so it will make sense. I'm thinking that Sawyer was still alive and he stayed. This is...
Sawyer?
Hopes that he get back to the island. So they're not sure if he's alive or not.
Before you get on the boat, please.
I'm gonna stay, Daniel. For now, anyway.
Charlotte. Why?
Would it make any sense if I told you I was still looking for where I was born? Goodbye, Danielle.
Damn, you ain't even get to clap them cheeks, my guy. Damn, bro. Damn. You get a raw end of the deal right there. The funny thing is that the freighter is closer to the island, and you know Jack and them is like looking for the freighter. Some of these people we don't even really know like who they are. All those people, those extra people you seen, they're either dead or they're still on the island. Who survived? Freaking vest, bro. And they didn't check to see if he's dead.
But before you take your shot, Ben, let me tell you about this. I took out a bit of a life insurance policy, Ben.
What is
it's a
that?
heart rate monitor. And it's connected to a radio transmitter. We call it a dead man's trigger, Ben. It stops beating.
Yeah.
It sends a little signal to the 500 pounds of C4 that I've got hardwired out there on the freighter. Who the hell are you?
My name is John Locke, and I have no conflict with you. And neither do the people on that boat.
Well, John Locke, never really been one for talk.
Yo!
What did you do?
Oh my God.
You just killed everybody on that boat.
He doesn't care, dude. So, yeah, he doesn't care. Like, that's not something Ben cares about. Like, let's just keep it a buck, dude. We all know he doesn't care about that. We all know he doesn't care about that. Let's keep it a buck, man. Like, we all know he doesn't care. All right, let's get to the final episode of the season, man. Damn. No remorse, bruh. No remorse. Insane.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have the time, please?
Yeah. It's 8:50.
I mean, Saeed was just out here. That's a hitman.
Saeed?
Hello, Hurley. I want you to come with me.
Come with you where?
Somewhere safe.
Why would I go anywhere with you? I haven't seen you in like forever.
Bentham's dead.
What?
2 days ago.
And why do you call him Bentham? His name.
Don't say it.
I've been having regular conversations with dead people. The last thing I need now is paranoia.
I just killed a man who's been perched outside this facility for the last week.
We're not going back, are we?
No. Just somewhere safe.
Checkmate, Mr. Echo.
Mr. Echo.
Man, help me. If he dies, everybody on that boat dies.
It's not my problem, John.
Hang on.
I'll find you.
Not if I find him first.
I mean, the boat.
You two need to go now. Get everybody off the boat. We have maybe 5 minutes left in the tank.
I stay.
This is how Jin dies.
Bloody hell.
Get away, there's a bomb! Did he say bomb? What are you doing? I don't care what the hell he's screaming! I'm fine on fumes, I gotta put this bird down!
Yeah, take what they can get. Put some putty on it or something. I don't know, bro.
Hey, son! Son! Where are you going? We gotta go. Just below with Michael. No, there's no time. There's no time. We have to go. I won't leave him. Okay. You get the baby on the chopper. I'll get Jin, all right?
Jin, you gotta go. Nothing more we can do, man.
No, I can fight.
Hey, come on, it's over. I'm almost out of this stuff. Listen, you are a father now. Get to your wife and get her home. Oh.
저기야! 저기야! 여기야! 여기야! 나 안 죽겠어!
Kristen?
You can go now, Michael.
Who are you?
Gee. Bruh.
All right,
guys. Thanks.
Oh, so he's the other person that's responsible.
Mr. Whitmore?
Yes.
I'm Sun Guan, Mr. Beck's daughter. I'm the managing director of Peck Industries.
Yes, of course. How is your father?
Excellent, thank you. Are you really going to pretend that you don't know who I am?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Kwan.
Yes, you do know, Mr. Whitmore. Just like you know we've been lying all this time about where we were and what happened to us there. As you know, we're not the only ones who left the island.
Why would you want to help me?
Son, I'm so
It's
sorry.
down there! I know
We gotta go there!
No, I'm not leaving it!
Get there!
No, we're not leaving it!
He's gone!
It's possible that he's still alive. Maybe he jumped off the boat. It's tough to survive that, but it's possible.
Why what? Why did you kill him when you knew it would destroy the boat?
Well, John, I really wasn't thinking straight. Sometimes good command decisions get compromised by bad emotional responses.
What are you doing? I asked you a question!
If I were you, I'd duck.
But what did he do?
I better change.
So he swam back to the island?
That our boat?
It was.
Whoever moves the island can never come back. So I'd like you to get on the elevator, John, and go back up. Richard and my people will be waiting 2 miles east of the Orchid.
Sorry I made your life so miserable.
Hello, John.
So essentially because of so they're able to travel through time. That's why he was able to go back, because he could have probably brought him back early to this special school. So he could have brought back John earlier, but it's like if you can't like identify stuff that belong to you, because it's like they know what the future is, so they can tell, okay, who's gonna be their next leader, all this other stuff. So it's weird. It's weird, but I think they're gonna end up explaining this at some point.
I'm home.
Welcome home. Why is it that any show that has to do with time traveling is always like some cave entrance? Ouch. Jeez. Ah, and that's how he got hurt when he ended up in the desert.
I hope you're happy now, Jacob.
And the island is just one big machine. The island just disappeared.
What the hell's the island?
It's gone.
Where the hell am I gonna land this thing? There's another smaller island close by they took us to. I got news for you, Doc. There's nothing but water in every direction. Brace yourselves!
At least they were prepared. It is possible that Desmond is the one that died as well. Well, probably not, to be honest. Probably not.
It's okay. We're alive.
Don't move. Don't you touch my son!
I can't bring him back, Kate.
Don't you dare bring him back.
They just disappear from. Yo, I'm like lost indeed.
Can't believe you did it.
Who did what?
Locke. He moved the island.
No, he didn't.
'Cause one minute it was there and the next it was gone, so unless we like overlooked the dude, that's exactly what he did. But if you got another explanation, man, I'd love to hear it.
Imagine that.
There's a boat out there!
And this is how they get rescued.
Hey! There's a boat, you see it? Hey! It's turning! Hey! Hey!
We're gonna have to lie.
What?
We're gonna have to lie.
Lie about what? Everything, all of it.
Raider, those men came to the island to kill us, all of us. You said that our plane was discovered on the bottom of the ocean. Well, someone put it there. Someone who wants everyone to think that we're dead. So what do you think's gonna happen to us when we tell them that that wasn't our plane?
We can't pull it off.
Just let me do the talking.
Whitmore! Miss Whitmore! Vers toi!
It's Widmore.
Penny!
Ah. Like you're happy, but you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
How did you find me?
Your phone call.
I love you, Penny. And I'll never leave you again.
You better not. We don't really know what happened with them in the future. 1 week later.
What's this place called?
Membata.
Mbata.
How long till we'll hit land? Oh, if the wind's not too brutal. 8, 9 hours. Just long enough to give you a nice, convincing sunburn. Well, it's been a pleasure, Frank.
As long as I've got Penny, I'll be fine.
Don't let him find you, Desmond.
Penny's father. So they essentially had to sail to Membata to be discovered. Hey, y'all, dude. I don't know. Why am I singing? Are they gonna reveal who's in the coffin? Obviously, it's an alias.
Hello, Jack.
Hey, bro.
Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
Is that Ben? Why
Did
are
he tell
you
that
here?
I was off the island.
For leaving. And he said that I had to come back.
Yes, I heard that you've been flying on passenger planes. Hoping that you'd crash. I'm here to tell you that the island won't let you come alone. All of you have to go back.
And Kate. She won't even talk to me anymore.
Claire just told her not to come back.
You have to do it together, all of you.
But why is this so important, though? Yeah?
I have a few ideas. We're gonna have to bring him too.
Him? Who is it? Trying to look into the coffin, huh? I'm done. About Lost Season 4. So, we seen at the end there where John is the one that's in the casket. So none of the guesses that I had, I guessed that it was Saeed. I guessed that it was Sawyer. I guessed that it was so many other people, but never in a million years that I thought it was going to be John. So apparently a lot has happened in 3 years since they've been rescued, because you know what I'm saying? A lot has happened. As they said, a lot has happened. Right? So maybe John died because of Jack leaving, of them leaving. It's like everybody got to go back. It can't just be Jack. Everybody got to go back. Because apparently everybody was chosen to be on the island. That's how I'm taking it. And you know, when things doesn't go as the way how they should go in the timeline, it seems like everything just kind of get messed up and things happen. Now, I don't know how to comment on certain things, because I'm just gonna seem like I just seem stupid for, you know, talking on certain aspects of the show that I have no clue what's going on. I'm just as confused as anybody else at this point in the story. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I can definitely theorize in saying that I don't understand. I can theorize that this island has, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. Is this heaven? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me how miraculous this island is, and what was the Dharma Initiative? You get what I'm saying? Like, what were they? You know, did they build? They didn't build the island, because obviously they invaded it. But it's their technology that the island is using to protect itself. So who is the island really? You know what I'm saying? Is it really Jacob? Now that we find out that Don dies 3 years later from Jack them getting rescued, or whenever he died, because apparently it's saying he has no family, no nothing. And I was thinking somebody totally different. I didn't expect it to be John. So in terms of where this story could potentially go, I'm at a loss for words, right? I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for thought in general, because it's just certain things are just kind of weaved into the story in a way where you're not supposed to know this yet, or this you're not supposed to know yet. And now that I'm looking back and I'm, you know, at what I was saying, it's like they're giving you all the answers to the test. Why would they reveal their hand? Now they're showing you why they did that, because I was like, I feel like this timeline is not real, but it is actually real. Right? They were showing us that to leave the middle, because we know the beginning and the end, but we don't know the middle. We don't know what happened, what leads up to all of this, and they tied it back in beautifully at the end of season 4. So I can't even, That's why I said that, you know, writing stories is such an important thing when you write story, and that's what interests me the most about watching TV shows and anime is the story. Needless to say, I can watch stuff that is for pure entertainment, no problem at all. But I enjoy this kind of stuff more. Stuff that'll make me think, stuff that makes me want to have a discussion with, you know, other people in my life. Have a discussion with you guys out there of what you think. But you guys have already watched the show. It's a reaction, right? So it's a little bit different, a little bit more nuanced to that. But in general, when I watch these shows and I see the weaving in and the weaving out of what the writers are doing and keeping you who are watching the show both intrigued and confused at the same time as to what's really going on, or you always want to know what's next. That is the most interesting thing of Lost that they've done. Now, I've also said in the past that time travel is not something that I like to be introduced mid-story. Season, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it, and I'm a huge time travel type of media fan. Anything that has to do with time travel, I want to see it. I want to watch it. I want to listen to it because it's just an intriguing topic for me. I know it's not possible for us to time travel, but at the very same time, it you know, there's time dilations here and there that is possible depending on where you are, right? You know, you hear astronauts talk about this. Indeed, that a lot of times, like time is very relative, right? That's how they talk about it. Even Einstein talked about it as well. So it's weird, you know what I mean? Because it's very time is kind of like it's I don't want to say it's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the word is right there that I want to say, but I can't say it. It's weird, but you guys get my meaning, right? You guys get my meaning. I don't like when time travel gets introduced. This is probably the first time that I've experienced this, and I'm still like enjoying what I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. The thing about it is like it's not the focal point. Because anytime you introduce time travel into anything, it automatically becomes the focal point, because now people are going to be wondering if you know, when the future, past, present is happening. You're always going to be thinking about that. As you've seen me done in the past, even with this show, when it got introduced, I started thinking, okay, is this the future? Is this the present? Is this the past? You know, when, you know what I'm saying, your mind automatically kind of goes there. But in Lost, what they've done is not make the time travel the focal point of the show. The focal point of the show is still the island, but it's not about time travel. We know that time travel is possible, right? We know that it's possible, but it's not the focal point of the story. So that's what makes it manageable, if you will. It's manageable and it's good in my eyes because it didn't become the focal point of the story, right? So that's what makes it still good and intriguing and interesting to me, right? So we saw what happened in this season, man. Like, you know, from coming from the beginning, from the flash forward that was shown at the end of season 3, they continued to show flash forward. Some of them, I think it was like 1 or 2 of them was in the past. Some of them was really interesting. Some of these things that they were doing after. You know, they showed us that Jin actually died. Now we know how he died. But then again, who knows if he's actually dead? You know what I'm saying? So there was no confirmation of the body. We just know he was on the boat and it blew up. Michael might still be alive as well, because as we know, seems like if the island is not ready for you to die, you're not going to die. But then again, Michael might be the only one that died. Well, not the only one on the ship, but Michael, I think Jin might still be alive. You know what I'm saying? I think Jin might still be alive, but Michael is definitely dead, because I think when Kristen appeared to him and told him, you know, good, now you can You know, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he essentially was saying goodbye. It's like, okay, now you can go. You get what I'm saying? So, because Michael wanted to die, that was his wish. He wanted to die. He's been trying to kill himself. You know, he's been putting himself in situation where he would die, and, you know, nothing ever happens. So, interestingly enough, Ben doesn't care about it, anybody else. He's like, for the greater good. You know what I mean? So, but then again, there's also the dilemma that's going on, because, you know, Jack told Desmond, don't let Whitmore find you. But the problem is that Ben is the one that's looking for, not Desmond, but looking for Penny. So if Desmond is with Penny and Ben goes after Penny, because he did promise Charles Whitmore that he's going to kill his daughter because he killed his, right? So there's a lot of loose ends to tie up for the next 2 seasons. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as well, man. This has been one incredible journey, 4 seasons of a show, and I can't wait to jump into season 5 next week, man. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully you guys stay still. You know what I'm saying? Stay still, relax. I'm ready to watch more Lost. Hopefully you guys are ready for more as well. There's so much that happened here, but comprehensively I can say that Kate and Jack, you know, that they extended the flash forward in this episode, right? In the final episode, they extended the scene to show the situation that happened. Like, she turned back when he said that they have to go back. Now you got Claire pulling up, telling Kate in a dream, don't you dare bring him back. But now you have Ben telling Jack that they, you know, all of them got to go back. It's a huge conflict of interest going on here. Much to be, and a lot more to be revealed as well. John being in the casket, you know, the only thing that I have to theorize about that situation is that John died because Jack left. And, you know, the island allowed him to die. Because of what? Because of them deciding to leave. You know what I mean? So if the island moved, how are they going to get back to the island? That's another question for another day. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think, man. I think this show is still going strong, and the writing definitely, and the dialogue and everything has improved over the 4 seasons, as from what, you know, I've seen and noticed. It's also seemed, I wanted to touch on this a little bit, it seems like Sun is going to be working with Charles. What is that about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know, you got to work with us. And this is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me that Sun would take a stance like this, because who does she blame for Jin's death? You know, if it's not him, you know, this is real strange. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys next time for some more Lost season 5 on the way. Leave a like, leave a comment. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.